welcome back to another episode of our Globetrotter Challenge. As you can see, we are here with Piper and her beau, Roman, and they are just terrified of the current thunderstorm that is going on outside here on the island of Sulani. They are freaking out. Unfortunately, it is a bad one and they are really struggling, but she is going to go ahead and weather the storm here and go on out and check on the plants. We do need to go ahead and deal with getting some beach combing done, as well as grilling some things for our aspiration, as we know. So I am just going to go ahead and get her to queue up here, making some things for grilling as well as combing the beach. Hopefully the storm will blow over. It isn't currently raining, but overnight while they were sleeping it was a doozy of a storm, and they are extremely scared based on the storm that has come in. I am hoping that it will definitely pass over because, you know, it's been a long night for the two of them. It seems that she has come to the realization that most of the storm has passed here, and what the hell, she is cooking while she combs the beach simultaneously. Okay, that is some serious talent, Piper. That is some serious talent. I am just going to go ahead and get Roman out here to get him fishing. I hope that will help him to maybe not be so scared. Come on, Roman, come out here and go fishing. No? Okay, can you come comb the beach? It's not storming anymore, honey. You can stop being so scared. So she has made another grilled meal, which is lovely, and we will just go ahead and put this on the counter here, which is perfect. Let's go ahead and check out our aspiration. So we have 3 of the 5 meals that we need to grill, barbecue, or roast, and she has done 8 of the 10 beach combing. So we're just going to get her to beach comb for a couple more times, and then we will get her to roast or grill a couple more times as well. I just want her to go ahead and get these aspirations knocked out of the park, because we still have a long way to go and not a whole lot of time left here on the island. So we are running out of time. We know that we're only here for the season of winter. Oh, and once again, it is storming again. So as you can see, based on our calendar, we have these last 2 days and then this full week, and then it is time for us to go ahead and move on to our next destination. So she does have quite a lot to get done here still. Oh God. He's like, oh shit, I'm stuck out in the storm again. Go ahead and get your ass back in the house. You're scared. She's scared. Everyone is scared again. You poor things. It is winter, and in winter in Sulani it is definitely difficult with the weather. So we are definitely struggling where the weather is concerned. We only need to comb the beach one more time. She's currently grilling. I hope that she can do this without getting struck by lightning. Oh my God, this is bad. This could be detrimental to both of their health if they don't get their asses inside soon. Okay, Piper, hurry up and finish that. Let's do one more beach comb for seashells. Oh, Jesus. Roman, get in the house. Go inside and put that away. Alright, she has done 4 out of the 5. Let's go ahead and get her to grill the camper stew, and then she will be done with that. Oh, she didn't find anything that time. Look at her. She's like, I can't believe you're making me do this, Misty. What the hell is wrong with you? I know, honey, I know. But we are so close to meeting all of these aspirations goals that we need, and I'm so proud of you, Piper. And she's like really scared. What am I doing out here? Piper is caught outside in a terrifying thunderstorm. She has maxed her cooking skill. Okay, well, that's great to know. She is a tungsten chef, half her reach max level in the cooking skill. Can you find us one more thing out here, and then I will let you go inside? And she's like, can you kiss my ass? Okay, we have done it. We have done it. Go ahead and go inside, Piper, and put that food away. She's like, okay, inside. Okay, I am actually gonna let both of them put this food away, which is perfect. Put this one away as well. I am going to get them a bookshelf so that they can read some books while they're in here in the rain. Hopefully it will keep them from wanting to go outside, because as we know, there is nothing for them to do. And when there's nothing for them to do, what do? They go outside and they go swimming. So we will get them a bookshelf in the house, and that will hopefully keep them from wanting to go outdoors and into the storm, at least for a little while. Okay, so we've got them some books here where they can go ahead and we can get them to read. Let's just get her to read something here. The next thing on our list that we need to do is explore the beach cave and discover buried treasure. It says to discover buried treasure, we need to travel to a beach, click on it, and choose the comb for seashells interaction. Sims may also use a red scuba buoy in the deep water to purchase a treasure tool, which will allow them to free dive for treasure. Okay, we are definitely not going to be free diving for any treasure in the middle of a thunderstorm, but we will get her to explore the cave again later on. Here we are currently at beach life 2 out of 4, so we are well on our way, but we do need a lot more to go on here for this, aspiration to be met for the beach life living before we move from this location. Where did he go? He's just standing outside. Why? Why are you just standing outside in the rain? Come over here and read something. Roman, I'm really concerned with the fact that you are going to end up getting yourself killed. I really am. He just wants to stand out here with his umbrella, which is not necessarily a good thing. Yeah, exactly. Get inside here and read yourself a book. He doesn't want to do it. Well, great. That's absolutely great news. So Piper here is just reading herself a book. When she is done with that, we could always go ahead and get her over here to the cave here and let her explore. I just don't know how I feel about her swimming across the island, but the rain does seem to be letting up a little bit, so we will go ahead and let her do that. It does look like she has lost her tan, so she's back to our pale little Piper. All right, Piper, once you finish that book, it is, clearing up a little bit outside. So I think, it's still raining, but it's not as bad as it was. It's just a little bit of a storm here, nothing major. We can go ahead and let you explore that cave. The book is boring her to tears. She's like, no, I can't deal with this. All right, let's go ahead and let her explore that cave, because that is something that will be a little bit more fun for her to do. So we are just going to head her over here to this other island. She's going to go ahead and go into this cave, and we're going to go exploring a bit. And hopefully we will be able to mark that off of our aspiration list that we have explored the beach cave. It says to travel to Sulani's natural island of Maui Pilam and search for the hidden cave at the base of a mountain, then explore it. So we are going to go ahead and explore this cave here, and hopefully we will be able to find what it is that it is seeking for us to do. So we may have to explore this cave several times. I think it wants us to probably complete this map on the cave side here, and I think you probably have to explore several times for that to take place. So we will do that, exploring several times until we are able to mark this off. It may only have to be done once, but we'll have to see. So Piper has gone into the cave now, and we will just see what happens. Okay, so it says, while swimming through the cave's many water-filled passages, Piper spotted something at the bottom of one of the cavern's shallow pools. Diving for her quarry, Piper discovered what she had nabbed was only a collection of kelp washed in at some point by the tide. Disappointed, Piper decided to end her exploration, holding on to what she had found. So let's look and see what she found. So she found some mermatic kelp, and we also have some shells, the eyes of Sulani. We found an ordinary conch shell, and we have some jet that is rare. Okay, let's see if that counted as exploring. Yes, it did. Discover buried treasure. All right, let's go ahead and comb the beach for seashells. I don't think that is going to work. I think we are probably going to have to go out to the buoy, out into the water, and see if we can find buried treasure. There's one here. Let's go ahead and swim out since it's not free dive around here. And of course it's going to start raining again. Why would it not start raining again? That is only going to make sense, right? What does it say? Free dive for treasure. We will try and see if we can get her to do this for a little while, but I don't know if she is going to be able to do it now that she is getting scared of the storm again. Obviously, it is starting to storm pretty hard again, so she may not want to. She may not want to go out deep into the water like that with it storming this badly. That was lightning that just struck the water, so she may end up getting pretty scared. I know that I wouldn't necessarily want to be out in the water with it like this, but we will just have to see. Let's go ahead and get him to clean this up while she does this. And she is loving to swim. We know that she is athletic and loves to swim. Let's just hope she doesn't get struck by lightning. But she is enjoying herself, I think. I mean, she's been a little bit bored from being trapped inside, so this is definitely not being trapped inside. If anything, she is, you know, oh, she has to have 1,200 for treasure tools. So let's go ahead and sell some of these things here and see if we have enough money for what she's going to need. Dive gear, treasure tools. Free dive for treasure. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get her to free dive for the treasure. No, no, no. Piper, don't do it. Free dive for treasure. I know, you're scared. She's like, what am I doing out here? Piper is caught outside in a terrifying thunderstorm, and she's uncomfortably wet from being in the rain. Girl, you're in the ocean. What? That doesn't even make sense. Alright, so she has gone down to try to find herself some treasure, and hopefully she will find some treasure here buried in the ocean, and she will come up and be able to mark that off of her aspiration list, which will be lovely if we can do that. And we will be making some major progress today. She's going back down. It looks like she didn't find anything in her first journey down, so she's gone back down again. Her needs are in pretty good condition. She is getting a little bit of bladder issues here, but other than that, I think she is good. Alright, we have found our buried treasure, and it looks like the only thing left to do is doze off while relaxing in a lounge chair or a float lounger. And we are going to go ahead and let her go back home. And she has now gained a phobia, that thalassophobia, from swimming in the ocean. This water looks deep, unfathomably deep. So she just got herself a bit of a phobia to this water, being that it is so deep. It has kind of given her a little bit of a scare. I am going to go ahead and sell the Heart of Sulani, just because we need to get her a lounger so that she can meet that aspiration. Oh, and Roman has decided to go ahead and go off on his own there and just play around with that little canoe. We are going to look for a float to purchase her so that we can let her lounge on the float. We have one here. Alrighty. I have gotten her a float here. Let's go ahead and let her relax. No, it's like she is not even trying to relax on this thing. She is like scared out of her wits. Go ahead and go to the bathroom there, Piper. You can relax on your lounger another time. So we'll let her go to the bathroom and we will allow her to get herself, oh my goodness, she has tons of food to choose from. We will allow her to get herself some leftovers, and then she can obviously just kind of relax a little bit. I am going to queue up here for her to hide under the covers and get rid of some of that fear. And I'm also going to get Roman to come home, and he can hide under the covers as well. Both of them are quite scared of this storm. Come back here, Roman, just come back here. Poor Piper is really, really struggling. But guys, she has had an amazing, amazing day. She has done some really, really hard work, and we are absolutely loving that. We really, really are. Piper, I am so proud of you. To be completely honest, I think there is just the one thing that she needs to do, and we will have met this aspiration here. And then she's just going to be able to enjoy Sulani for the next week's time and doing whatever it is that her and Roman want to do as a couple while they are here in Sulani with really no goals, only just being able to relax and live their life while they are here, which we love. He is like, okay, I've made it back. I'm freaking out. Holy shit, this storm is something else. Nobody told me that Sulani was going to be like this. I thought I was going to come here and it was going to be all sunshine and rainbows. Here we are in the thunderstorm. There is a bloody volcano that is like madder than hell, and yeah. Extra food. Oh honey, we don't need any extra food. We have more food than we know what to do with. We'll go ahead and invite you in just because, you know, we're nice like that. But we really don't need any extra food. So these guys are going to invite their neighbors in. They're going to just have a little bit of conversation with their neighbors, and they're going to do some socializing, which will be lovely. We don't need the extra food because we have absolutely more food than what we know what to do with, but that is perfectly fine. The conversation is going to be nice to have. Obviously, she is going to love having a little bit of time with her neighbors here. Everyone is freaking out over this really bad storm here. Everyone is a little bit scared. Piper's like, I have never seen a storm like this in my life. You didn't warn me that the storms got this bad. And she was like, I kind of did. I kind of told you Sulani in the winter was rough. I know that you thought it was a really pretty island, but it can be really scary here in the winters. So I kind of did warn you that, you know, this was a weird time for someone to want to travel here. And she's like, okay, well, I didn't realize that that's what you meant. So there's that. So Piper is exhausted from her long day. She's exhausted from being emotionally, you know, terrified. And so she is just having herself a little bit of a nap, God love her. Roman here is feeling uncomfortable from being wet. We are going to allow him to take a shower because he's feeling pretty tense. Overall, why don't we go ahead and just send away our neighbors? Okay, let's go ahead and just have everyone leave. Let's send home. Let's send everyone home. It was really nice of you guys to visit, but we're just having a really rough day. Okay, it's been a really rough day for everyone involved. It just has been a day like no other. So now that everyone has had their showers and they are just relaxing, they're having themselves a nap, I will catch back with you guys when they wake. So Piper is up. She is feeling pretty flirty now that she's up, and she is just grabbing herself a drink of water. I am actually going to go ahead and get her to just go ahead and resume this knitting project. She doesn't have really anything else better to do, so she's going to go ahead and just do a little bit of knitting. It isn't anything major, but she's like, I might as well. I haven't knitted anything in quite some time, and I had already started this project, so I might as well go ahead and finish it. So she is just doing a little bit of her old pastime here of knitting, just because it is something that she had already started, and why not? These two are going to go ahead and have a little bit of a woohoo. and get a little bit of their fear and frustrations gone. And then I'm going to have her come on out once she is in a better frame of mind and not scared. And we're going to have her relax on that float, and that will meet that aspiration fully. Oh, Roman is not doing well. It looks like he's got himself a bit of a cold. Looks like he is stuffed up, and there's a party inside Roman's face with the sole intent of trashing the place. And he is combating a cold. Okay, honey, why don't you go ahead and come get yourself a glass of water? He is really in rough shape, which we don't like. We really don't. And I do believe that he picked up some jet. Yes, he did. So we're also going to sell that for 168 simoleons, so that brings in some money into the place as well, which we love. He is feeling extremely energized this morning. Why do you just keep sitting glasses there? Throw those away. Oh, not you. You throw those away, love. Okay, so we'll just get you to throw all of those things away. That will be perfect. Thank you so much. So she is just finishing up this project, and then, like I said, these two are going to have themselves a little bit of some time together romantically, and that is perfect for everyone involved. He absolutely does not have any work. Now that he's traveling around the world with her, he doesn't do anything for a career because it wouldn't be conducive for him to have a job considering they travel so much. But he can obviously go ahead and help her with her tasks at hand, which we love. Everyone jumps in and pitches in and helps out, which is great. He wants to go ahead and like fitness, and I am down with that. So we will let him do that. He was helping out with cleaning up the beach the other day, which we love. Well, I say the other day. It was yesterday. He helped us clean up the beach. Well, she really is taking her sweet time with this knitting project. Come on, Piper, let's get through this, okay? He's like, what are you knitting? And she's like, oh, you know, I'm just knitting a sweater. I just figured that it would be nice for me to go ahead and list it on Plopsy. Once I finish this, I, you know, sometimes like to knit my things. And I had already started it. I just figured I would go ahead and finish it up. And he's like, well, that sounds like a good plan. It's been a long time since I have seen you go ahead and do anything of the sort of knitting. And she's like, yeah, I haven't knitted anything in quite some time. It has really been a minute. And he's like, so I was, oh, she's so proud of herself. He's like, you know, we haven't really discussed us being engaged and when we want to go ahead and, you know, tie the knot. And she's like, honestly, I think maybe we should go ahead and tie the knot while we're here in Sulani. And he's like, really? And she's like, yeah. So they are actually going to go ahead and tie the knot while they are here in Sulani. I think probably sometime in one of the next couple of episodes, they will be going ahead and having their wedding ceremony. So we will be seeing that soon, and that will be a beautiful ceremony, I'm sure. They're just going to have themselves a little ceremony here in Sulani. We will probably invite a couple of their friends to come and see them get married, which will be lovely. But she wants it to be here in Sulani if we can get the weather to obviously work with them. It looks like on the calendar the only sunny day that we have is we have a sunny day coming up on Tuesday, and then there's a sunny day on Thursday and a sunny day on Friday. So I would like for it to be on one of those days, just so that we can probably have a sunny day for their wedding. So I am probably going to plan for it to be on Tuesday, just because it is the you know, first day, like the closest day here, with nothing as far as another holiday coming up. These days already have other events going on, so it will probably be Tuesday that I will try to do their wedding ceremony. Okay, Piper, what have you got going on? Let's see what your moodlets have to say about how you're feeling. So she is revitalized from her nap. She is loving this home turf. She is energized and happy from loving fitness. And she says, neat knits, knitting project complete. A combination of patience, passion, and perseverance made this moment possible. And she is pleasantly satisfied from having a good woohoo. That woohoo was something to remember. And a pregnancy-free woohoo. One of the Sims involved in that latest woohoo session is on hormonal birth control pregnancy, and pregnancy risks should therefore have been averted. And no more mood swings from being on period. Piper's menstrual mood swings have been magically suppressed thanks to the substances she took because of her being on birth control. And she is feeling her friend balance slip, so she is a little bit tense from that. She needs to keep things in balance. Too few friends is lonely, too many is hectic. So she is feeling a little tense because things don't feel in balance anymore. But she is utterly enamored with Roman, which we freaking love. And she is dazed from putting all of her energy into something they're doing. At some point, they're going to run out of energy. Okay. So, honey, you need to stop working out so damn much is basically what I got from that. And you probably should go ahead and go get yourself a washroom break. He is seriously in a bad way. Like, honestly. Is there somewhere that you can go to get yourself feeling better? No, I don't think so. I don't think there is, love. Okay, she is going to go ahead and go out here and talk to her plants and make sure everything is okay with them. We have 638 simoleons to our name currently. It doesn't look like we have any mail or anything that needs to be taken care of with that. Our plants don't have anything ready to harvest. So that is that. She is not currently ready to relax on this thing, so we can't be doing any of that right now. So she is currently just really feeling tense. Honestly, she is just really feeling tense. The poor dear is really feeling tense from her friend balance slipping. I really hate that for her, but you know, if we think about it all the way back to the beginning, Piper was an introvert and she actually didn't really like friends at all. She couldn't make friends, and then she got treatment for herself, and then she was able to start talking to people and making friends. And now she's feeling like, now that she's out here on this stranded island with just Roman, she's feeling like her friends that she had made are really slipping, and it's starting to really bother her. But what she's not understanding is, honey, you're on a secluded island and you're not going to be here for forever. So you just need to calm down and know that, like, everything is going to work out. It really will. And Roman's trying to calm her down as well, but, you know, she's just not hearing it. She just can't understand that the only reason her friend balance is slipping currently is because she is on a stranded island. Like, that really is the only reason. I think if she were in any other place, she would be around more people. But right now, they're on an island, just the two of them. And so it is expected that the only person that she would really have close contact with right now would be Roman. And normally, I think that would be okay for her. But for whatever reason right now, it's just really bothering her that he is the only person in her life. Whereas before, I think she would have enjoyed that quite immensely, but for whatever reason right now it's really bothering her more than I think it should. All right, Roman, you are feeling pretty sweaty. I'm going to get you to go ahead and get yourself a bath as well, and that will be perfect. And I am just going to get her to go ahead and go fishing. Why don't you go fishing for a little while, sweetheart? She's like, I freaking hate fishing. I know you do. Still gonna make you do it. And he's just gonna shower. Okay, we'll have her fish just for a little while, and then maybe if she is not keen on that, then she can go swimming if that's what she wants to do. She's feeling sad. Gloomy Sims always seem to have a cloud hanging over them. You know, she hasn't had a gloomy trait come by in quite some time, so this tension is starting to take its toll on her, and it's making her feel quite gloomy, which is really sad. I really do feel bad for Piper that she's starting to, you know, have her gloomy trait show its ugly head. And, you know, I do feel bad for Piper that she's having to deal with that, considering, you know, she hasn't had to deal with that gloomy side of her in quite some time, and now all of a sudden it's starting to rear its ugly head just because, you know, she's feeling this balance of her friendship start to slip away, and it's making her all of a sudden really sad, and I think she's starting to feel bad for herself. But what she's just not understanding is this too, honey, will pass. It will pass. Your next stop on the roadmap of this adventure and journey with Roman is going to bring you guys to new places and new adventures and new people. and you'll meet others and you won't be alone on a stranded island. So that friend balance will come back. So we are just going to fast forward through her fishing here, and hopefully this is getting her fun up a little bit. Her fun is really high up, actually. She's not having any trouble with the fun department. She's just seriously tense about the friend thing. How long is that gonna last? It doesn't say. She is not catching anything though. She's really sucking at the fishing deal. I'm going to let her stop fishing now, considering it is starting to rain once again, and she's getting scared and going to run back in the house. Oh my gosh, this place and its rain. She caught a goldfish. I mean, of all the things to catch, you know, of all the things to catch. Let's go ahead and list your sweater on Plopsy. And she wants to go swim. Do you really want to go swimming in this? Do you really? She's like, of course I do. Of course I do. Why would I not want to go swimming in this massive ass thunderstorm? You know, I laugh in the face of danger. Wahaha. No, you don't, Piper. You really don't. If anything, you know, you're about to get your ass struck by lightning. You dumbass. Get over here and relax on this bloody float. I don't think you're going to fall asleep on it though, considering. Look how cute she looks though on her little float. She looks adorable, but I don't think she's gonna doze off. Oh my god, she did! Guys, we just completed our aspiration. Aspiration complete. Piper has completed the journey of relaxation and found herself. As the tides smooth pebbles on their shore, so too does beach life have a way of softening even the most uptight sim. Trait earned, laid back. Piper has become so laid back that she will never become tense again. Select new aspiration. We will select a new aspiration when she moves. I believe. Let me just pause this and take a look. Okay, so I did take a look, and this is the only aspiration for the Sulani beach life. There isn't a second one. So we will just go ahead and leave this. She has another week here on the island that she gets to spend. So we're just going to let them spend their time together here and enjoy their life together in Sulani. We're going to see them get married while they're here, and they are going to enjoy their life and the rest of their week here in Sulani together. But guys, we have mastered the beach life aspiration, which is amazing for Piper. She has become laid back and won't be getting tense, which we love. And I am actually going to go ahead and leave this episode here, since we have done so much in this episode and it is kind of getting long. That being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are notified when a new episode goes live. And I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, I am going to go ahead and fly for now. Bye, Ravens.